Mohan and Ketki are tensed as the police inspector points his gun towards them. Radha throws a wooden rod at them, causing the gun of the inspector to fall, seeing which everyone is stunned. The inspector rushes to pick his gun, but Radha once again manages to hit him with the wooden rod. Mohan tries to stop her, but she refuses to listen. The lady constable is about to hit her but is stopped by Mohan. He asks what is she doing, as they all know each other. He introduces them all, revealing they all are relatives. He requests them to not start beating them. Mohan asks Radha what is she doing here. Radha requests him to leave with Ketki because these are not the police but the goons sent by Damini. Ketki slowly takes off her veil when Damini acts as if she is worried. The inspector orders them to arrest Ketki, but Damini requests them to stop. Inspector asks if Damini knows them. She explains Ketki is her sister-in-law, but she was called here by the wife of Hriday. Radha reveals that Damini is just lying, as these are not the real police but the goons sent by Damini. Mohan asks how does she know it. Radha reveals that Kaveri Masi herself told her about the plan. The inspector asks what is going on. He instructs the lady constable to arrest Ketki, but Radha is not convinced and threatens them if they even try to touch Ketki. The inspector is shocked, asking what is she saying. When the inspector explains he will show the identity card, he asks if she believes them, and so demands that they should arrest the lady for attacking the on-duty police officer and blackmailing her. Mohan tries to convince the inspector that it was just a misunderstanding. Damini questions what is going on. Mohan replies he himself asked Ketki to tell the lie. Radha asks Damini to stop acting, as they all know her truth. Mohan stops Radha, explaining he is talking with Damini. Mohan reveals he wanted to know if Damini was working with Hriday and if Radha was telling the truth. Damini apologies to the inspector, explaining they are at fault. The inspector asks what is this behavior, as the police are not for their personal quarrels. The inspector orders them to release the handcuffs. Radha requests them to at least listen to her, but they all leave. Damini asks Mohan if he suspected her, just because Radha said it to him. Radha angrily replies she will once again say that Damini is lying about everything. Damini warns her to stop interfering. Damini explains that Mohan has today broken her heart. She exclaims this is what he gave her when she waited for him. Radha asks Damini why is she lying even now. Ketki agrees with Radha, but Mohan exclaims now they are going to talk in the house. Radha tries to reason with him, but he does not pay her any importance. Mohan, taking the hand of Damini, exclaims they must go back to the house, but Damini pulls her hand away, exclaiming there is nothing left to talk about. She walks to sit in her car. Damini notices them standing. Radha tries to talk with Mohan, but he signals her, exclaiming it is enough. Mohan is furious with Radha. Damini wipes off her tears. She calls Kaveri, exclaiming the first part of their plan has finished and she started the next part, so there would be someone at the door very soon. Kadambari goes to open the door when a person hands her the papers from the court. Kadambari is shocked after reading them, as the court hearing regarding the custody case of Gungun is on Monday, after 3 days. Kadambari asks Mohan to come out quickly. Nirmala, standing at the door, explains that Mohan is the groom, so how would he have time for these things? Damini informs Kaveri that the third part of the plan is just based on her, so she must fulfill it. Kaveri vows to make sure it is completed. Damini, seeing Radha, exclaims this is her last plan, and after this Mohan himself is going to throw her out of the house. Mohan leaves angrily. Ketki, coming to Radha, explains that she knows Radha is worried that their plan failed, but she should not lose hope and remain strong in her belief of Bihariji. Ketki explains that Damini is not going to sit back quietly and will surely try to do something. She explains they just must wait and see what her new plan is. Kadambari is with Nirmala and her son, who exclaims that Mohan has forgot to invite his old relatives. Kadambari replies that it is certainly not the case, as they can see that no one has been invited to the wedding. Kadambari asks what is the purpose of this notice, as she is also the grandmother of Gungun and this house belongs to her. Mohan is also marrying Damini, so she gets a new mother, but their actions is going to ruin the life of Gungun while their relation will end. Nirmala explains their relation ended when her daughter died. She is just going to take her granddaughter away from this house. Nirmala replies she also knows that the wedding of Mohan has been delayed twice in the past, and how can it happen when they are trying to get him settled over someone's dead body? Kadambari gets worried. Nirmala exclaims Mohan will never be able to live peacefully. Tulsi wonders what has her mother come here to do. She requests her mother to not do anything of the sort. Nirmala explains just as she is forced to live without her daughter. Mohan will also live without Gungun, and it is the judgment of the court. Nirmala asks her son to come. He texts that the work has been completed. Damini, seeing Radha, thinks that she has hit herself on the head with an axe, and this time only the trust of Mohan is going to break. Kadambari is frantically calling Mohan and Damini, but they both do not respond. Ajit comes revealing even Ketki is not in her room. Kadambari replies that Panditji said that the wedding cannot happen after today, and she is not able to understand if it is a joke. Damini from the back explains it is a joke. Gungun is worried. Kadambari is also tensed. Damini explains her entire life is a joke. Kadambari questions where all of them went together. Tulsi exclaims seeing them condition, it feels Damini managed to outsmart them once again. Kadambari, seeing Radha, asks how she managed to get out of the room when Mohan himself had tied her. She also is shocked seeing Ketki, so questions where she went dressed as in such clothes. Kadambari, getting tensed, asks what is going on here, but no one replies. She also asks Damini where she went, as she knows she is a bride and about to get married, so it is not auspicious. Damini asks what kind of a bride. She explains she does not want to get married anymore. The entire family is shocked.